Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Team Talk, and I am Life Coach Tricia from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Self-Expression. This coaching conversation is for the people who are struggling to express themselves, and for the people who wants to understand and help the people who cannot express themselves. My mission is to create a safe space for you and for the people that you love. Express as you journey on the freedom to choose to stay alive and to dream big again. So thank you for joining me live today. Please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you are coming from, and please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I will be sharing for this session. So you may also give some shout outs to the people you want to greet and reach out with some inspiring message if you are watching this on a replay. And please do comment #replay. I am streaming via Facebook page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. If you are new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. So, great afternoon, everyone. Today I will be sharing with you another episode of Coaching for Self-Expression, and let's talk about change. But before that, let me introduce myself. I am Life Coach Tricia. I am a certified CACC life coach and mental health coach. I am part of Coaching Club Batch 1. I am also a scholar of Master Coach A public speaking class. And I'm also a Master Builder Apprentice of Master Coach A. And we help to build tribe as we help you to reach your unstoppable dream. So let you can also connect with me through my Facebook page, that is Life Coach Tricia, or you can also connect with me through my community, that is Express to Dream Big Again coaching community, or you can also visit the coaching hub here in the Philippines, where you can meet different life coaches. You can connect with different life coaches here. It's named Decaf Coffee Republic, where you can see we've been doing a lot of activities in this page. We can see Brewing Live, where we talk about different topics, and you can also connect with different coaches from this space. And let me remind you to share your pack my bag moment, or the things or the lessons that you've learned from this live, so that we can help the people in your space, to let them know that they are not alone in this journey, and there are people who are willing to help them, and there are people that can become they that can be their safe space where they can really express themselves. So just post your pack my bag moment through any social media platform. Just don't forget to use the hashtag pack my bag moment and hashtag coaching Ping talk. So for this afternoon, let's talk about change. Let's talk about change. And when you hear the word change, what is the first word that comes into your mind? So before we begin, before we continue with our topic about change, um, let's make sure to have a clear definition, to have a clear understanding what is change. So I be presenting with you a different definition of change, but you can also express ano ba yung pagkakaintindi mo ng change. You can drop it in the comment section below, so that I can connect with you after my talk. So here is the first definition of change. So change is something that makes someone or something different. And another definition is it replaces something with something else, especially something of the same kind that is never or better, substitute of one thing for another. And another thing is change is the act of instance of making or becoming different. So para sa inyo ba, ano ba yung definition niyo ng change, and how do you handle change? How do you handle change? Hello, Coach Lacey. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. And Coach Sean, maray na hapon po, Coach Sean. Thank you for joining me today. And as I was talking about change, so what are the different changes that you've encountered in your life? And how does change look like for you? I mean, anong klaseng change ba yung nai-encounter mo ngayon? We've got different changes. We've got different experiences about changes. For example, through physical appearance. Like, for me, sa akin dati, sobrang, I was a chubby kid dati. And right now, I was able to shift into a healthier lifestyle. That's why I was able to loosen some weight, and those are the changes that I am encountering right now. And one of the changes that I'm encountering right now is I'm becoming mindful on that of the decisions that I am making in my life. I'm becoming mindful on the things that I do, na yung mga maliliit na bagay na ginagawa ko sa life ko. I'm becoming mindful of that. And ang isa pa sa maganda doon is I was able to embrace change. Kasi I was one of the type of people who is afraid of change. Because kapag may nangyayaring change, discomfort siya, and hindi siya sa akin, hindi siya okay. Kasi hindi ako sanay na maraming movement na nangyayari around me. So, that's why I really fear change. So, we can recognize that change can be good for us. But it's also obvious that there's a lot of people who are afraid of change. And one of the reason that we do not express ourselves is because change. Kasi once we choose to express ourselves, we will encounter changes in our surrounding, especially on the people that who are receiving the expressions that we are allowing ourselves. For example, we wanted change, so um, I've entered organization way back in college where I really fight for change because the way they process the events or the activities, the plannings and everything was not right for me. And pinaglaban ko siya. And one thing that really happened that time is yung mga ka-argue ko was one of my friends then. Like, close friends ko na din sila. So, yung mga change na nangyari doon is how they treated me and how they see me na. So, it's one of the change that I become afraid of that will happen kapag nag-express ako ng gusto kong mangyari. So, that is one of the example that why I do fear change. So, just tag someone else that you know that who will be needing of this topic. So, let's talk about why does we fear change. So everyone experiences their own level of fear of change. That's why comfort zone exists. So um, the fear of change is one of the reason why comfort zones exist, because we are afraid to go out to our comfort zone. We are fearful about the change, yung mga pagbabagong pwedeng mangyari sa atin once we embrace change. So, the fear of change can stem from childhood experiences, yung mga nangyari sa atin nung bata pa tayo, and pwede rin ito yung mga experiences natin recently, or these are also can be stem from the way we see things, and the personal outlooks that we have, and the current conditions, and even just the way people are programmed. So um, being fear of change is part of the program of a human being. So it's normal to have a fear of change. So when we are fear about change, we stop expressing ourselves. Like, we just feel to be inside our comfort zone, and just, like, um just chill and let other people see on what they want, just kung ano lang gusto nilang makita sa inyo. So yun lang yung ginagawa natin. And kapag masyado na lang nagiging comfortable sa comfort zone natin, and we don't want to change, we will also feel stuck, and we are we are so we will feel so confused kung ano yung nangyari, bakit tayo na feel of, bakit tayo na stuck doon sa situation na yun, or that's a typical cycle of life. But being able to be mindful on the things that ano yung nag-cause nun, and what are the decisions that you are making right now kung bakit nangyari yun. It will really help you to understand yung process na nangyari, ba't ka dumating sa puntong yon. And understanding it right now will really help you to overcome your fear on change, and it really help you to move forward and express yourself. And let me give you a little trivia about fear of change. So the fear of change it is called, the psychologists have a name of that, and it is one of the phobia that the human being have. It is called the metathesophobia that can manifest in the fear of change. So let me share with you let me share with you the 5 common reasons for fear of change. So kayo ba, ano ba yung mga reasons niyo kung bakit kayo takot sa pagbabago? Bakit what's holding you back to embrace the change? Ano yung mga fear na yon? Let's identify it kung nakapasok siya dun sa top common 5 common reasons for fear of change. So, the first common reason for fear of change is the fear of failure. So most of us, most of our people, like most of the individuals that in my generation, so I'm from Generation Z, so most of our generation is fear of failure. So isa siya sa mga kinakatakutan namin. We are fearful to fail something else because we don't want to disappoint people in our space, especially our parents. So we just stop expressing ourselves para, di ba, when we stop expressing ourselves, we will become invincible in the space and we will stop giving attention to anyone. So kapag nagkamali kaming once, hindi siya mapapansin ng ibang tao. And hindi siya ganun ka-impactful kasi nasanay silang wala sa amin yung attention. So that is one of the reason why I stopped expressing myself, because I really fear to disappoint anyone in my space, like the closest friends, and even the life coaches. I don't really want to fail them, so I just stop expressing myself. That was before I start my journey inside MBA business coaching and Coach A coaching club. So that was before. So I've learned in my journey in life coaching that it's like failures offers another opportunity to try. So, it doesn't mean kapag na-fail ka na hindi mo na siya pwedeng ulitin, hindi mo na siya pwedeng gawin ulit. So, napakaganda siyang journey that I've encountered myself right now in life coaching, because I really understand kung ano ba talaga yung true definition ng failure. So, let me give you 3 questions that will really help you reflect on the fear of failure. So the first question is, how do you define the word failure? So paano mo ba, ano ba yung definition mo ng word failure? So kapag there's one definition that I really shared with you a while ago, that is yung word na failure kasi is giving natitrigger nga yung mga unprocessed experiences ko dati. So isa siya sa mga reason kung bakit kapag may na-experience akong failure ngayon, malakas yung impact niya sa akin kasi sumasabay doon sa mga unprocessed experiences ko and unprocessed thoughts ko sa past. So, napakalaki siyang impact. So, that is really important to have someone that will help you process on the things that you are afraid of. And it really help you to move forward. And ang nakakatawa lang dito, I mean, one of the example na pwede ko ma-share sa inyo is doing this live, because I really don't want to become to fail. Like, feeling ko kasi kapag nagkamali ako, failure na kaagad yun. So it's really one big impact for me, a really big step for me to show up and to try again, like what I'm doing right now. So I've got a greater definition for the word failure. So for me, ang failure kasi, failure offers another opportunity to try, another opportunity to be a better person. Kasi I've got a one saying dati noon na I wish I can turn back time kasi gusto ko ayusin yung mga pagkakamali ko. But right now, may sagot na ako doon. I've got a question na para doon. So what can I do better right now? What can I do better right now to make things what can I do right now to make things better? So ayun yung one of the questions na tinutulungan ako when I encounter failure. So another question is, what are the things that usually happen when you experience failure? Ano ba yung mga bagay na nangyayari kapag you experience failure? Yung mga bagay na nangyayari sa akin once I experience failure is, I really isolate myself noon. These are the things that I'm doing dati. I isolate myself. I feel ashamed of the things that I'm doing, and I feel sometimes that I'm not worthy of the relationship that I am having. So those are the things that I experience when and I experience failure. But right now, I really understand to not isolate myself. Because kapag in-isolate mo yung sarili mo, lalo mo lang i-drag down yung sarili mo into a deeper wound. But right now, once you experience failure, I've learned right now to ask feedback from different people in my space, especially coaches. They really give me feedback, but yung feedback na yun nakukuha ko sa kanila, it really pushes me to become better and to do better. So it's really one of the it's really important to identify kung ano ba yung mga ginagawa natin when we experience failure. And the last question for this reason is, what do you hate about failure? Ano ba yung pinakaayaw mo once you are experiencing failure? And hello, good afternoon, Coach Al, Coach Mau, and Coach Beverly. Thank you for joining me this afternoon. Yes, nag-share si Coach Sean. Sabi niya, biggest for me is when I cut my hair. So, yun. I really love your haircut right now, Coach Sean. Mas hindi ako natatakot. So, ano yung mga hate mo about failure? Ako, ang pinaka-hate ko about failure is, I think, hindi yung failure kong na-experience ngayon, but yung mga failure na I was unable to process it in the past, ay hindi ko siya na-process ng tama, kaya it caused me a lot of pain in my life. So, yun yung pinaka-hate ko about failure. And I think, wala akong as of now, I don't really hate failure kasi failure really gives me opportunity to try another way, to try another experiment, like for trying another way to become better and to show up. So, failure really pushes me to go out of my comfort zone. So, those are the things for me. So, the second common reason for fear of change is the fear of pain and discomfort. So when we talk about fear of pain and discomfort, where does the pain and discomfort coming from? Saan ba siya nanggagaling? And is it is really in your current situation, or does it came from the past experiences and woods that you are unable to process? So this is one of the questions that you need to reflect on when you are encountering pain and discomfort in your life. And the next question is, what are the things that usually happen when you experience pain and discomfort? So, you need to also identify ano ba yung mga bagay na nangyayari kapag na-experience mo yung pain and discomfort. And, yeah, wait. Ayun. So, answering these questions will really help you reflect that being able to understand yung mga nangyayari before yung pinaka, like, diba yung main idea is pain and discomfort. It's really important to understand kung ano ba yung mga nangyayari behind those things that are happening with you right now. So it's really important to identify those. Kasi pag minsan, we overreact sometimes when we don't really understand kung ano ba talaga nangyayari sa atin when we experience pain and discomfort. So it's really important to understand these two things, to parang i-chunk mo into smaller details para ma-identify mo kung ano ba talaga yung nangyari, and it will really help you to become not confused or frustrated on the things that are happening with you right now. So, napaka-importante siya sa atin ngayon kasi most of us in our generation, sa generation namin, we focus too much about the bigger ones and makalimutan na namin yung mga smaller details na kailangan namin para maintindihan namin kung ano yung mga nangyayari sa amin. And the next common reason, the third common reason for fear of change is fear of success. Yes, Coach Colleen. Failure way to success. Yes, tama, Coach. And it is part of the top 5 common reason for fear of change. So, fear of success. So seems like it's like an oxymoron. It doesn't it? So, how could someone be afraid of success? So, simple. So, for me, kasi ang success comes with a baggage. People pay more attention to you and you will feel pressure. So, I don't really want to recognize the wins. Ito yung reason kung bakit hindi ako nasanay i-recognize yung mga wins na na-experience ko sa life ko right now. Like, I mean, noon, hindi ko talaga siya totally binibigyan ng recognition kasi I don't really want to feel that pressure ng mga taong nakapaligid sa'yo. That's why I really fear success. Kasi it will give you it will give you more reason why people will give you attentions kung bakit nila parang kada step mo pagtutuunan ka na nila ng pansin. And how does success looks like to you? So let's define how does success look like to you? So for me, ang success kasi, like example ko kanina, is when you experience success, parang yung lahat ng attention ng tao binibigay sa'yo. Like parang yung mata nila is parang kada galaw mo kailangan na-monitor nila. So something ganun sa akin. So how about you? How does success looks like to you? And the next question is, what are the emotions that you feel when you experience success? And it's really important to recognize ano ba yung mga emosyon na nafe-feel ko kapag na-experience ko yung success. Kasi it will really give you understanding na yung success pala binibigyan ako ng ganitong emotion. And when times come, gusto mo yung ma-feel yung emotion na yun, it will really reflect, tutulungan ka niya mag-reflect dun sa experience na yun. And understanding the emotions that you feel when you experience success will really help you to also define kung ano ba yung success sa inyo. And ano ba yung mukha ng success sa inyo. So it's really important to identify ano yung emotions na nafe-feel nyo. And the last question is, how do you celebrate your success? So ito yun. I remembered my experience way back when I was a president in a college-based organization. When I experienced success, like for example, we won as the overall champion in the intramurals in our college. I celebrate success by serving other people pa rin. Like I need to prepare for a victory party for the organization. And yun yung way ko para mag-celebrate ng success. And right now, I really understand why it's really important to celebrate your success. Kaya pala dati I remember, umiyak ako noon na sobrang pagod ako noon sa org namin and nanalo kami. Pero I don't really feel the happiness kasi I was too focused on giving other people pa rin to help them celebrate the success that we have. But I never really focus on celebrating my own success. That I was able to manage the people, I was able to manage how we won, and nag-work yung strategy namin. So it's really, right now in my journey in life coaching, I really understand why do I need to celebrate my own success. Kahit small wins pa lang yan. Kasi it will really help me to feel great about myself. It will really boost my confidence to do more, to learn more, and to invest more in what I'm doing right now. So it's really important to celebrate our success. Kasi it will really also pushes us to achieve bigger success in our life. So, yes, so it's really important to understand what success is. So, overcoming the top 3 fears that we have, the 5 common reasons for fear of change will really help you to become to overcome the change. So, understanding this fear will really push you to move forward. So, next is the fear of criticism. The fourth reason for fear of change is fear of criticism. So people, we are so afraid of what others think, and they rather not to try. So the first question is, when was the last time you allowed yourself to focus on yourself? When was the last time you are able to focus on the skills that you can give, that you can do, the capabilities that you can also try? And when was the last time you give yourself a chance to believe in yourself? When was the last time na naniwala ka sa sarili mo at hindi sa ibang tao? And how will you feel when you choose to see yourself based on your inner voice and not from other people in your space? Ano yung mga emosyon na mafe-feel mo when you choose yourself when you choose to see yourself based on your inner voice and not from other people? The fear of criticism by others is a real fear and you must be overcome before you can change. So it's really it's one of the big impact sa amin, sa generation namin, is the fear of criticism, because we are so afraid of what other people will say to us, because Hindi lang siya harap-harapan na pwedeng sabihin sa'yo. It can also be through social media where we can experience cyberbullying. Nandito siya. Ah, and most of the times, kahit hindi mo siya malalaman, there are stories na hindi mo malalaman pero alam ng iba about sa'yo. So, it's one of the powerful thing that we need to understand na we need to focus and choose to see ourselves based on our inner voice. Because when we are able to see ourselves based on our inner voice, it really help us to embrace and embrace our imperfections and to become better than the people who are saying bad to us. So it's time. It's time to overcome this fear that will really help us to express kung sino ba talaga tayo, kung ano ba talaga yung gusto nating gawin, and ano ba yung mga gusto nating mga pangarap na gusto nating ipaglaban. It will really help us to move forward from all of these things. So I'm giving you an opportunity to understand the reason na akala natin simpleng bagay lang pala, pero napakalaking impact on the way we see ourselves and how do we on the way how we express ourselves. Sometimes we shut down from the people because we don't want to express kasi takot tayong ma-judge ng ibang tao. But it will really not help our mental health on isolating ourselves and not expressing ourselves. So it's really important to understand this thing. So if you know someone that will be needing to hear of this, please tag them and share this video to them. And now let me share with you the last, the fifth common reason for change: fear of the new. So people are afraid of anything that's new or different. So let me ask you this question. When was the last time you experienced something new with you or with your surroundings? So kailan mo last na na-experience na may pagbabago or something new sa sarili mo or sa surroundings mo? How do you see something new in your space? So, paano mo ba nakikita na there is something new in your space? And how do you handle new? How do you handle it? So, understanding these 5 common reasons for fear of change will really help you to be mindful dun sa mga decision na ginagawa mo or pinipiling mo araw-araw. And understanding these five common reason will really help you to become mindful din dun sa mga bagay na kailangan mo ma-overcome so that you will be able to embrace change. Kasi when you are able to embrace change, will really help you to become better person. It will really help you. Akala kasi natin kapag we are afraid of change. I mean, I'm afraid of change, for example, because I hate all of these things. These 5 common reasons, I hate experiencing these things because I thought hanggang dun lang ako. But when I was able to first overcome my fear of failure, it will really help me to become better and to show up and to express more. And overcoming the fear of failure will really help me to move forward in my life. So let me share with you, understanding these 5 common reasons for fear of change is the first step that you can take to overcome the fear of change. So to overcome fear of change, you need to look inside of yourself. You need to acknowledge your fears and dedicate yourself of tackling them one by one. So when you are just, you don't need to rush to overcome, ma-overcome mo kaagad tong 5 to, but you just need step by step, small steps that you can make doing each day. And if you needed help by that, just connect with me. You can contact me through Life Coach Philippines or through my Facebook page, that is Life Coach Tricia. So let's journey together. So overcoming these 5 fears or overcoming the fear of change, it can be hard, but it's well worth it. I used to suffer from all of these fears, and by putting one foot in front of the other, I overcome them. So start slowly, celebrate every small wins that you have. Eventually, you will stand above your fears and start living a better life. So let me share with you one great story where I experienced change. And this is where I resigned from my work, and it happened last July 25. And it's been a great journey, and where I really experienced the freedom to choose to stay alive and to dream big again. And it's been a great journey where I experienced people who are supporting me to reach my dreams to come true. So it's really been a great journey to allow myself to and overcome my fears. Kasi I thought yung work na kung saan ako nag-resign was the only, dun na lang, hanggang dun na lang talaga ako. And I feel that na wala na akong pag-asa. Well, yeah, I don't have any chance kasi yun na yung pinili kong path. But there's a lot of opportunity out there. We just need to overcome the fears that we are experiencing right now. We all deserve the freedom to choose to stay alive and to dream big again. So I want to invite you to the tomorrow, to the 5 days emoji challenge. I will be running a 5 days emoji challenge starting tomorrow at 8 a.m. So let me discuss with you about emoji a little bit. So emoji is one of the most useful shorthand communication tools of the 21st century. So we use emoji to help us to express ourselves through using these icons. And it really helps us to let them know how do we feel. So emoji help to inject tone and body language into what otherwise would be plain text. So how do you do this challenge? You just need to simply pick an emoji and then do it your best to recreate it. So we've got thousands of different emojis that we can try to recreate, and I'm inviting you to join with me to the 5 days emoji challenge. So let me know if you are saying yes to this challenge by writing yes in the comment below. And we are starting on July 12, Monday as day one. And we will get into a massive action to start expressing ourselves. So little by little, let's overcome the fear that we are, the common reason, kinds of fear that are common reason why we are fear of change. So let's overcome it by expressing ourselves and allowing ourselves another chance, giving ourselves another chance to become a better person. And with that, as I end this conversation, let me invite you to be part of what we are doing as an organization, professionals, certified life coaches. So present to you the B learning. So I'm inviting you to join and to be part of the B learning journey for living smarter with monthly perks. Last May, Master Coach A launched the B Learning Society, the 10th maker of B Learning, home for the mental fitness, and Decap Copy Republic is hosting the B Learning e-card that unlocks opportunity to smarter living with monthly perks. First is the 5% food and beverage discount from Decap Copy Republic. Second is the mental model class, master class by Master Coach A, happening every third Saturday of the month. And you can see in the pictures below, you can see the 80-20 mental model masterclass that will be happening this July 17th. So I'm inviting you to join us as we become a mental model collectors and um, understand the surprising ways to use the 80-20 rule on the things that we do in our daily life. So for this month, mental model masterclass is scheduled on July 17. This is coming Saturday at 7 p.m. Master Coach A will teach the 80-20 mental model mastery, learn the mental model behind the 80-20 rule, and discover how you can apply it in almost every area of your life and accelerate your success. So I'm inviting you to join us to the Be Learning Society as we journey together to understand how our brain works and understand how our brain works that can help us to express ourselves, to express that we wanted to choose to stay alive, that we wanted to fight for our dreams. So, and for individuals who intend to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach, Master Coach A now offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program. This is comprehensive approach to learning and mastering life coaching as an active process of creating a new path to achieving results in life, so that success is inevitable in every coaching relationship. It includes a 21-day web-based learning, 3-day live coaching bootcamp with master coaching, and a 3-day live business bootcamp with senior coaching team. The program package also comes with many other bonuses to connect with Coach Tricia through 0917-586-1661 to discover the opportunities waiting for you in this profession. And do join us for another coaching conversation later with Master Coach Jasmine for coaching for God-centered living at 4 p.m. And once again, if you have a question about my session today, if you wanted to know more about it, let me know how I can help. So you can connect with me through my email, that is triciacarino@gmail.com, Facebook, that is Tricia Cariño, and my contact number is 0927-997-3015. So once again, this is Coach Tricia from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines. Love Bamboon. Love Bamboon. Bye everyone. Thank you.